Hi, it's Dr. Elijah Lefkowitz, and today I want to talk about unit conversion. I do a lot of unit conversion in my chemistry class, but it's useful in all classes when you use math or anything like that. And it's particularly useful in a lesson that I just posted to my Google Classroom where you are going to run the 40-yard dash and then do some calculations. I'm just going to do a sample from that one, but this unit conversion lesson can be used for anything you need to do for unit conversion. So, in that sample problem, in the extension portion, it asks, how many feet can a cheetah run in 15 seconds, an average constant speed of 70 miles per hour? And there's the conversion for that. But I'm going to show you how to do it feet per second. So for example, here's the question. A cheetah can run a top speed of 70 miles per hour. Because of the energy it takes, they generate a lot of body heat and can only run for 15 seconds. So they really don't run 70 miles in an hour. They get tired and they have to stop and take a break, drink water. That's probably what I'd do too, right? So we're going to calculate the feet per second so I can show you how to do unit conversion. Okay? It's a simple problem and it's straightforward, and it's how almost all of them do. So there are a couple rules in my unit conversion that I do, and you can use my rules or not, but I'm going to show you my rules and you tell me what you think. The first thing you do is you write question mark what you're looking for. So we write question mark, and we're looking for feet per second. Okay. I keep doing that. Feet per second. And then second rule, you put an equal sign because it's going to equal whatever we have. And then the third rule is write what you have from the lesson, and that is 70. I'm going to do mi per hour per 1 hour. Okay, so that's what you have. Now, you can use equivalence to convert 70 miles per hour to feet per second. Now, you're probably saying I can do this in my head and get done. Maybe that's true, but I'm going to show you the long process that should happen in your head just in case you don't know how to do it, or if it becomes a more complicated problem, which they could be. All right, so you put a multiplication sign and another dividing line. Now, if you've taken algebra, you should be able to answer this before I do it. But if you have miles and you want to cancel out something, where would you put it on this next dividing line to cancel it out? And if you're not in algebra, I'm about to tell you, but I just wanted to make sure people who wanted to try it without me helping them, they could. But so in algebra, if things are on the opposite side of this dividing line, it cancels out or becomes 1. So we're going to put 1 mile on the bottom, and we're going to do, there's how many feet in a mile. These dividing lines are equivalent. So 5,280 feet in 1 mile. You can look that up on Google, or you should know that really. So cross off miles and circle feet because they match. And I forgot one thing, but I'll do it on the next one. Then we put another multiplication sign, another dividing line, because hours, this is the thing I forgot before, hours doesn't match seconds, right? We're not done because we didn't convert hours to seconds yet. And earlier I should have said miles doesn't match feet, so that calls for a conversion. If it matched, we'd be done. So hours doesn't match seconds, so now we have hours on the bottom. Using your algebra skills, you put 1 hour on the top. And let's go slowly through it this time. So 60 minutes are in 1 hour. Okay. And then we can cross off hours. And minutes doesn't match seconds. So we have to continue on with our conversion. And then to put minutes on the top. 1 minute. 1 minute equals 60 seconds. Okay. So we can cross off minutes. And now seconds matches seconds. Circle it, and we're done. Now, well, except for the calculation, but we finished the unit conversion. So I'm going to say it and I'll show you on a calculator just so you know, but we're going to multiply all of the top and divide by all of the bottom. Okay, so what I do is I multiply 70 by 5280, 5280 by 1 times 1, and multiply it by 1 again. I know 1 times the number is the same, but I just want you to understand you're multiplying each top number. Then what I do is I multiply all the bottom numbers. So 1 times 60 times 60. Okay? And let me just get a calculator out and show you just so I can show you here. Okay? And then, so what you're going to do is, you're going to do 70. We don't need to put the ones on here because everybody knows that. But I just want you to understand you're multiplying all the top. 70 times 5,280. And then we're going to be dividing by 60 and 60. So divided by 60. Divided by 60. And the answer is 103. We're going to round to 103 feet per second. 103 feet. That's a lot of feet per second. I wonder how far I can run. And you can do my lab and find out. So 103 feet per second. If you go back to this thing, it said 15 seconds. So just to check your work, that's 5640. It's going to be a little different because I rounded. But here we go. Let's do the calculator. Let's see. 103 times 15 should be somewhere by 1540. It's 1545 because I rounded up. Okay, so that's how you do unit conversion. This will help you in that if you're doing my 40-yard dash lab, if you're using my unit conversion, anything, these are my steps. Feel free to stop the video and do it anytime you're doing it, because this is a really good way to expand out unit conversion that you might do in your head, but it gets a little complicated. Even here, it's a little complicated. So thank you for watching, and we'll do some more lessons.